Hey, this is Sam Black with my fourth match with Eldrazi and Legacy. I'm on the draw, and I have an interesting hand. It doesn't do much, but it does stop my opponent from doing things. And worst case scenario, I can always just make a Scion and put a GT on it, and I'm against a mulligan, and I have a lot of live draws, so I'm actually going to keep this hand. Be quite a bit better on the play, but I think it still might be good enough. So I guess now I wasteland this to stop my opponent from dazing, and then Chalice on one and hope Delver doesn't flip, but even if it does, I can probably race it with Mimic and GT. If Delver doesn't flip, I can Warping Wail it. Oh well. I think I need to play City of Traders so that I can... Because if I play Wasteland, I can't play Mimic and GT next turn. This turn, I guess I can play Wasteland and use it. I can Wasteland, use it, Mimic, and then next turn, Traders GT equip. I guess that's the right line. Might as well just kill this Delver right away. Alright, well, that's effective. Ratchet Bomb, like Warping Wail, is a reasonable way to deal with Delver. I guess Ratchet Bomb is like a little better at it. GT looked great. I think Trinisphere and Chalice are both good. Warping Wail might be a worse way to accomplish what I'm trying to than other things like GT. I think Matter Reshaper is good. My opponent's ways of attacking it are not the right ones. Trinisphere really wants Spirit Guide. So the question here is basically like Endbringer or Mimic or something versus Ratchet Bomb. I think this is the right way to go. I could Caracas to hedge against Tassiger, but I think that is not a particularly relevant concern, and also all of my current lands are actually very good in this matchup since making things uncounterable matters. So I'm just going to do it like this. This hand looks quite good. It's not interactive, but it is explosive, which is good enough for me, I think. Definitely not going to Wasteland, because that just turns on Deathray Shaman. Also, Reality Smasher was a great draw. That was all totally fine. Even drew another double land so that I can cast Endbringer next turn. The clock that Eldrazi creates really makes casting things like Ponder look like a really inefficient use of resources. Like, what are you doing with your life? You're just spending an entire mana to look at some cards. Who's got that kind of time? Well, this might not resolve, but there's no reason not to make the effort. Okay, that was good. I would not like to make it a 0-0. I'm good. No problem trading Mimic for Deathrite. That would be fine by me. Just propagate that. Okay. Can't take my opponent off any colors of mana. So I don't think I want to use the Wasteland. I think it's better to hold it in case I draw Ivugan so that I can immediately activate it. Abrupt Decay is uncounterable anyway. I'm just going to set this on 1. There. Feels like I can't possibly lose if I draw Ivugan. Oh wait, no, I don't have enough mana to activate it. These are not actually 2 mana. They're just 2 mana for casting the things. Never mind, we're not at Ivugan. Still don't think it's worth using the Wasteland, but I do need to reassess how I'm thinking about where I'm at. guess I should tap both of these for 2 mana so that if my opponent dismembers the Matter Reshaper in response to the Mimic trigger, I still have a mana floating to cast Thought-Knot Seer if I draw it. Or Mimic without taking a Pain from Ancient Tomb if I draw that. No, Mimic I just put in play. It's just Thought-Knot Seer that it changes. That is a fine card to get Force Willed. His last card is Murder's Cut. Okay. Now we're playing off the top, but my cards are more powerful and I have to dismember. That's one of those powerful ones I was talking about, although it can backfire when you're playing off the top. Yeah, get out of your days. So I'm going to play City of Traders because that actually lets me activate Ivugan if I draw it and play it. And while if I did it in the other order, I'd be able to, like if I held City and played then played City, I'd be able to activate it every turn. But given the game state, I think I only need to activate it once to win, so it's better to play it first.